What's up, guys? Stas here. So the markets aren't looking so pretty today. We have SPY sitting down over 1%. It's currently 1:30 p.m. here on the East Coast. And I was thinking, guys, as the markets are selling off and we very well could see more red here, what is one stock that I'm looking to buy regardless? Whether the market is crashing, whether we're going up, what is a stock that I'm going to average in over time and hold on for the long run? That's what we're going to be breaking down in this video. I want to show you all some analytics here in YouTube and over on my M1 Finance portfolio. We're going to break down that portfolio a bit. So make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, check out all the free links down below, and let's just get straight into the video. And again, SPY's getting crushed, although it is trying to see some sort of run back here on the intraday chart. We have the NASDAQ getting crushed as well, and the Russell is getting slammed, but the Dow on the flip side isn't doing that bad, and we'll talk more about the markets in the second video today, so make sure you guys watch out for that. And let's just go right into what this stock is. And you guys might know, if you've watched my videos before, you might know one of my favorite stocks, and this is probably my favorite stock at this point. I'm just going to come out and say it. It's Google, right? Ticker symbol GOOG. This is a company that I'm going to be buying for a while. Let's put it that way, because this is such a valuable business, from the advertising to YouTube, which I think is so undervalued in itself. And I'll show you all some analytics in my YouTube, which as a creator, guys, I feel like I have an inside edge as to how much YouTubers actually make from YouTube, ads that is, and Google obviously gets a cut from the ads. I believe it's a 40%. It's a 60-40 split. So me as a YouTuber, I get 60%. Google gets 40%. That's the deal as of now, something like that. And before we look at the YouTube stuff and at my M1 Finance portfolio, to do a quick update, look at these numbers right here. Look at the numbers Google just reported for this month, the quarter rather, that just ended March 31st. In other words, the first quarter of 2021. You guys can see they did overall $55 billion in revenue, and that compares to what they did in 2020 of $41 billion. So they did $14 billion more revenue this year. So amazing year-over-year growth. And we saw that Google search and other came in at $31.8 billion of the revenue. And if you guys look under that, you see the YouTube ads, they came in at $6 billion for the quarter. And last year they did $4 billion in the same quarter. So that is incredible growth. We're talking 50% growth year over year, and that's just incredible. And I believe YouTube, at this rate that it's compounding, I don't know if it's going to continue 50% year after year after year. It's going to obviously slow down at some point, but at this rate, YouTube ads, they could come in at $30 billion for the year. I mean, I think they just did $15 billion, if I'm not mistaken, in this past year, something like that for YouTube ads. And this next year, they could come in $20 billion, $25 billion. I mean, the growth of this business, even more than that, the growth of this business is massive. And check this out. I can't even remember the last time I showed you all YouTube analytics, but hey, we're going to be doing it right now. Check this video out I made about 1 year ago today. This is a WeBull options video. I go over the platform, how to trade options on WeBull and so forth. That doesn't even matter. What matters is look at the analytics, right? This video, I got 78,000 views on this video since it uploaded. You guys can see up here top right, it says the time frame, so since uploaded or lifetime. So this shows the lifetime analytics of this single video, right? We got 78,000 views on this video, 8,000 hours watched, 870 subscribers gained, and look at this, 2,000 dollars. And the one thing about the finance niche and trading channels and finance channels in general, they have a very high CPM, right? So that's the reason why I made $2,000 from only 78,000 views. And this is after the fees from YouTube or YouTube's cut. So it was even more than that. So I put $2,000 in my pocket from this video. And overall, you guys can see the revenue here. The CPM on this video is $43, meaning, okay, if I get 1,000 views, it's going to give me $43. That's what that means. And YouTube gets the cut, right? And I end up pocketing $26 per 1,000 views, right? So this shows the CPM, and then the RPM is after YouTube got their cut. So that just goes to show how high the ad rates are for these finance channels and these finance videos, right? And look at here, guys. If you make videos that have a long, run rate, and by that I mean they have a long lifespan, and not every video I upload lives on like this in terms of, a year later it's still getting views, but I have a bunch of videos that are like this, and you can see I uploaded this video a year ago, and right now it's still getting views, about 180 views in the past 2 days, so it's averaging about 100 views a day, and this is the power of YouTube. And to think that there's creators out there that get way more views than me, that make way more money than me, it just goes to show, and it puts it into perspective how much money YouTube is making. And this business is very, very strong, and I think it's only growing from here, which is why I keep adding more and more and more money into Google stock in all of my accounts. I own Google in multiple accounts. So those are my analytics on one of my best videos ever here on the YouTube channel. And again, I have a couple videos like this, and that just goes to show the power of the platform, right, guys? Now let's jump over here to my M1 Finance portfolio, which you guys know is my, in other words, YouTube stock market portfolio. I started here on the YouTube channel about a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago. We started at $0, and we've grown it slowly over time since then. And I want to show you all how I take this thing to massive heights, 100,000, couple 100,000 over time. That's where we're going to end up getting with this portfolio. So make sure you guys subscribe if you want to see the journey of this. And if you all want to see the previous videos, check out my M1 Finance playlist down below. There's about 40 episodes there if you want to see strictly how this portfolio has gotten to where it is right now. And look, today it's not doing so well. Today the portfolio is down about $185 since the market in general is down. And the good thing is we saw QQQ is down about what? 2.5% last time we checked, and we're up more. Well, we're still down, but we're not doing as bad as QQQ. So that's a good sign that it's holding up overall against tech. And you all can see in this portfolio, I made some changes. So let's talk about that. Well, nothing too crazy. I ended up just bumping up my Google price target, not the target of the stock itself, but the target allocation of what it is in my portfolio. It was a 10 to 12% stake, a target stake, and now I upped it to 15%. Yes, that's right. I want Google to be 15% of my portfolio. That is a pretty high conviction allocation to me, at least. Anything above, a 15 to 20%, anything in that area or more. If you have one stock comprising that much of your portfolio, that means you have pretty high conviction in that stock, right? And we've covered why, again, because of YouTube. That's the big X factor, in my opinion. And I actually shuffled some money within the portfolio. I sold off some Altria because I'm a bit nervous right now with everything going on around tobacco, Biden, the Biden administration, banning menthol. So I'm not cutting out completely from Altria. I still want to own a little bit, but I did sell about $300 worth. I locked in some profits there. I'm going to pay the capital gain. I'm okay with that. And I reinvested that money right back into Google. And if I go to my activity, you guys can see this. Look, on April 30th, a couple of days ago, I sold out about $300 of Altria at $47. I sold 6 shares. and I ended up buying I forgot about this. I bought $100 of Tesla. I bought 1.14 shares at $672, and then I ended up buying even more Google, $200 worth of Google at $2,400 per share. And now going back to my portfolio, Google's sitting at almost $1,700, and as the years go on, I plan on keeping this at 15% of the portfolio, and this is what I hold in general, the same 15 holdings. Nothing much has changed recently. I just again took some money out of Altria, bought more Tesla, bought more Google, and I'll probably buy more Tesla and even more Google as we're continuing to sell off here. So we're gonna wrap the video up there. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. Feel free to go down below, check out the M1 Finance playlist for all the videos prior to this one. And if you all want to join M1 Finance, open up an account with them, check out my link down below. You get $30 by simply using that link, depositing $100, and you get $30. And I also get $30 since it is an affiliate link. And you could also check out my Patreon. You get a bunch of exclusive perks. That's linked down below. Or you can go to patreon.com/DaSurFest. That's patreon.com/DaSurFest. I'll catch you all in the next video. Thanks for watching as always. Stay safe out there, guys. Peace out.